YouTube? It's your boy King Bros back again once again with another video classic. And today, people, I just want to talk about yesterday what happened, playoffs. I ain't hit y'all with no playoff news so far, and I know I've been slacking on that. So the first round winner such, the Clippers, Warriors. Clippers put up a fight. Now, I was one of those guys like Fire Doc Rivers because I just felt like the Lob City era, the Clipper era of Doc Rivers, Blake Griffin, CP, DeAndre, they can never beat the Warriors. Like the Warriors, I realize if you got a wing player that's dominant, we're gonna struggle. If you got a player on the wing that's dominant, we're gonna struggle defensively against y'all because our best defenders is like Kevin Durant, Draymond, and rim protectors. Klay Thompson too. Now, not saying that, you feel me, they can't stop niggas or they can't, slow people down, but if you a skilled player, think about it. Klay Thompson is like a great shooter. So for Klay Thompson to give up his ability to shoot, to focus strictly on defense, like Klay had to give up something in order to specialize in that one thing you want him to specialize in. Now, as far as Draymond is a playmaker, so I just feel like until the Warriors get a player like Iguodala, and like Iguodala is their best check on the best players because Iguodala don't have to worry about doing nothing but play defense. That's why Iguodala is so. When Iguodala retire, that's gonna be the true ending of the Warriors. But Lou Will, Pat Bev, Montrezl Harrell, they showed up, showed out. I'm highly impressed. Doc Rivers did an excellent job. I like Steve Ballmer, their owner. I like Jerry West. I'm not the hugest fan of Doc Rivers, but I'm not going to say like Doc can't coach. Doc is a good coach. Doc won the championship as soon as he got these star egotistical players, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett together. He won the chip, so you got to give him credit for that. 2-7 went game 7. Spurs, Nuggets. It looks like, I mean, not to the Spurs' credit. Like, we cannot blame the Spurs, but the Spurs got finessed in the trade with Kawhi Leonard because if you look at the Raptors looking like they could go to the finals. And if you look at the Spurs, they had trouble beating an inexperienced Denver squad who was loaded, who did have great players, great talent. Jokic was an animal. Jokic showed up in the games that he needed to. You look at Jokic's stat line in the playoffs, it was great. Jokic is, he looking like a great player. Well, we already knew he was, but he looking like it's official. I don't know how he do it, but it's official. Dame and Portland, they went on and knocked the fuck. They head knocker. They KO'd. They Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfielded the shit out of them boys. OKC. Now, OKC, I'm not going to hammer down on Russell like everybody else, but one thing I will make a bold claim and say is that Dame Lillard needs his respect. If there was no Steph Curry in the NBA today, Dame Lillard would possibly be the best player in the NBA as far as the point guard position. Not the best player, but point guard position, like Dame checks it all off the box. He's logo Lillard. He Dame Dollar. He Dame Dot. He's spitting flames. He's shooting flamethrowers. He pulling up from 40 feet. Knocking down game-winning series in the shots. You cannot disrespect Dame Dollar. That was crazy. Especially for OKC. Like, I don't know what to say now, Russ. Like, you know what I'm saying? You choking it up, bro. You choking it up, choking it up, choking it up. You losing in the first round every year without KD. James Harden at least doing something over there, you know what I'm saying? James Harden, I look at it as a choker, but, you know, they handle business. When I thought they wasn't going to do much, you know what I'm saying? They went out there and handled business. And you got to respect that. So, for me, when it comes to Portland, I got newfound respect for Dame Dollar. I got newfound respect for everything that organization had got going on because they went out there and handled business. And resting them, they got to get some more shooters. That's the only thing I can think of because if you want Paul George and Russell Westbrook, who are not great three-point shooters, to shoot a volume, a quantity, a big amount. Like if you want them to put up a big amount, you need to get them some better shooters because they don't need to be 4 for 15, 10 for 30, none of that shit. Like Russell could get a triple double, get everybody else going. So get him some shooters. McDermott, Kennard, every shooter available, every shooter available. Now the Houston Rockets, they play Utah. Now that series was pretty much, I don't know what to say about that because for Utah, they really digressed this year. I don't know what the fuck it was. Maybe Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell, I would say, he had an iffy year all year anyway. Like, Donovan came on, he had his stretch where he was balling the fuck out. But for me, Donovan gonna need help over there. Like, Rudy, like, you look at it like the first 3 years, if your team can't really do, like, make noise, like, noise leads to the conference finals one time, you probably not the franchise guy, and I'm thinking Donovan probably not that guy. And I like Donovan, but he's probably not that guy. Like Dwayne Wade was that guy, but he still needed Shaq. He still needed a slew of veterans around him. That's why you would never put like Dwayne Wade above Kobe or Jordan because he necessarily didn't carry his teams. Like even though he just didn't carry his teams. He had LeBron, he had Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Even though we want to say Shaq wasn't Shaq, but nigga, that was Shaq after going to three-peat, after losing to the Pistons, that next year, you know what I'm saying, Shaq. So we can't just say Shaq was a scrub because Shaq was coming off 2 years ago a three-peat. The Eastern Conference, I love the Eastern Conference because right now I don't even want to talk about the first round of the Eastern Conference because pretty much the first round series all across the board for the Eastern Conference was what it was. It was like we know the team that's going to win, and they won. Milwaukee, Boston, Toronto, Philadelphia. I'm picking Philadelphia. I told y'all Philadelphia. I don't know how they gonna do it playing this damn team with Kawhi Leonard and Kawhi looking like Jordan, Kobe, Wade, Durant. Like Kawhi looking great, and I don't know how they gonna do that. But for me personally, like when I look at it, you know what I'm saying. Boston got the ups on Milwaukee right now. They got the ups on them because the defensive scheme that, you know what I'm saying, Stevens, you know, that he coaches up, that he conjures up is a great game plan against Giannis. And then I hear Ben Simmons scared of Kawhi. So really I want Philly to make it, but if Toronto squeak by, I'm kind of really nervous for the Warriors with the Eastern Conference period with the last 4 remaining teams. Like Giannis, they're going to struggle against. Embiid, they're going to struggle against. They're going to struggle against Kawhi. And they're going to struggle against the Celtics in general. And I think if they do play the Celtics could potentially win. And that's scary because that's the tip that we've been on with the Celtics all year for the past 2 years. If they healthy, they could possibly beat the Warriors because of that lineup. You put the death lineup out there, they bring out Tatum, Brown, Kyrie, Hayward, and Horford. Like, that's a perfect 5 matchup. Now, Hayward being an X factor in that series, if Hayward is not back, but I think Hayward is back. I just think that the team is loaded. You play 2K, you randomize it, you get a bunch of sweet players on one team. One player going to have 30 and everybody else probably going to have 12, 13, 15, 16, 18 points. You know what I'm saying? But that's something to look out for. As far as the Warriors and the Rockets, that game 1, we're going to see Portland and Denver today, even though, I don't know, that's a pick-em. Portland, Denver, that's a pick-em because I think Dame and CJ and Jokic and Jamal Murray, I think like both of them pretty much is peaked. Like I don't see them going no further than the next round because they have to go to the next round. One of those two got to go to the next round. So I don't see them going no further than that. But the Rockets blew it. They went and stop blaming the refs. Everybody, if we don't stop blaming refs, we always say we don't want the refs to decide the game. But then when it comes to the Warriors, we don't mind the refs deciding the game. Like that shit crazy to me. So like I've been saying, just think about it like this, everybody. Steph, Clay, and Durant is the best three-point shooters in the game today. They are the best pure shooters. They are the best shooters. They are the best shooters ever, probably in history. Ever in history. And you're telling me that the Houston Rockets is going to beat the best shooters in history, the top 3 best shooters in history. They're going to beat them with Chris Paul, Eric Gordon, and James Harden. Now, that 3 compared to the other 3 is not bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Both of them is great. But when you talk about CP being like a 35% three-point shooter and Curry being a 40-something% three-point shooter, And you talk about James Harden being like a 37% three-point shooter and Klay Thompson being a 40% three-point shooter. Then you talk about like Eric Gordon being like a 38, 39, maybe a 40% three-point shooter, maybe a 40. And then you got Kevin Durant who's like a 39, 38, 37% three-point shooter. So when I think about it in my head, it don't make sense for y'all to be playing that style of basketball against that team. And the only players that we've seen beat the Golden State Warriors, the best shooters ever, play a bully ball type of offense. Like, they defense was bully ball. They was pushing, pulling, grabbing, stealing, all type of shit against them boys. And that's the one thing everybody has not taken from the Cavs when they beat the Warriors. We want to beat the Warriors, forcing Steph, Klay, and KD to shoot all the shots in the world, the greatest shooters ever. We want them to shoot all the shots. But we not going to resist them. Like, we not going to create resistance when it's our turn. Because y'all bailing them out shooting threes. Y'all make them, but y'all bailing them out. Because P.J. Tucker, Iman Shumpert, Austin Rivers, Daniel House, whoever the fuck else y'all got on that team, bro, they is not better shooters than Curry, Steph, and Durant. Stop! Warriors in 5. I picked the Celtics in 6. I pick Toronto in 6. Even though I want the Philadelphia 76ers, I want to be wrong about the Toronto series. I'm picking Toronto in 6 because Kawhi looking like a Jordan. Nigga looking like a Jordan out there. So if he continue to look like Jordan, I'm picking the Toronto in 6. But if not, Philly in 7. Philly in 7 or Toronto in 6. Portland, Denver, that's going to go 7 because I feel like those teams are evenly matched. And Warriors in 5 because as long as Iguodala don't get hurt, as long as Bogut, as long as Steph, Klay, and Durant and Draymond, they all healthy, it's a wrap. Ain't no beating us. Stop it. See you later. Bye. Next year, NBA Finals, Golden State, Philly. I'm going to say it again. If it's not, Golden State, Boston. Damn it. I don't know. I'm scared of the whole East, though, for the Warriors. I'm scared of the whole East. But that's it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what to do.